guys, what's up? It's Izzy. Welcome back to Blockbuster Doll Studios. I am so sorry that this is so late because I've just been so busy lately and I just keep forgetting about it, so I'm gonna get it out now. I am just so sorry about that. Anyway, I'm going to make this all one long video because I usually just make it a bunch of different videos for audio, but because it's just easier for me this way, I'm going to do that. Probably. I don't know. So I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I know I did. And yeah, let's get into it. Oh, before we get into it though, I do want to say that everyone did so well. Like, this was impossible to rank. So amazing. Everyone did such a great job. This was by far the hardest week. I didn't even want to judge. I just wanted to leave and leave this competition and not judge. But here I am. So yeah, let's get into it. First, as always, we have the doll fam. You are always the first one to send your photo in. So yeah, you told me this was a sweet aesthetic, and I have never heard that one before, but I think you did a pretty good job capturing it. If I had heard of it, this is probably what I would see. I like the simple background. I think it works well with this. I like all the detail you put into it. I think it's really creative to have her eyes closed. I probably wouldn't have done that, so great job on that. I would maybe have her sitting up a little bit more because currently it looks like she's falling over a little bit. Oh, also I love her outfit, by the way. But also the lighting is a little bit yellowish, and I know you can't help that because you're obviously inside. But other than that, I think this is adorable. I love this so much. Next is Cheese AG Studios. I love your photo. I think it's absolutely aesthetic. I think it's like a general aesthetic. I love the little stars. I think they added a lot to the photo. Like, without it, you probably would not do very well. I like the color harmonization, the pop of pink, but yet it's still at the same hue, you know what I mean? I like the framing around her. The only thing I would say is maybe turn the blur down a tiny bit to keep the same vibe, but so it's not as intense. Maybe also you can turn the contrast up because it's a little flat right now. But other than that, it's all like the same colors and stuff, so the contrast would just help give it a little bit more dimension. Other than that, I love this. This is adorable. Next is 18 Mint Blossoms. I love this picture. I think it's really pretty. It gives me minimalist vibes, but I feel like it's an aesthetic in general. My only critique is to maybe add something a little bit extra to make it lean even more towards the theme, because right now I don't know if by looking at this it would be aesthetic week, but yeah, it's aesthetic in general. So great job. Sam, Blue Skies AG, this is adorable. You did such a great job. I think you edited in the background, and that's really hard, so I think you did it pretty well. I didn't notice at first, I think, but I like the little paint palette that you gave her. I like that you didn't edit that in, and I think her outfit goes really well with the background, so yeah, great job. Next is Dolly Days. This is so cute. Like, I can't even. This is kind of my aesthetic. I like her hair, and I think the lights add a lot to the photo, but I feel like they could be strung a little bit more naturally than so straight. I love her outfit, by the way. This is such like a soft girl picture. You can look up, it's in my opinion, of course, but just by looking at it, that's what it gives me the vibes of. I think you edited in the posters in, and you can kind of tell. I'm not good at this technique, and I don't know if your editing app can do this, because mine can't, but maybe if you just blur it around the photos, the posters that you edited in. But one good thing is that I could not, like, when I looked at it at first, I didn't tell they were edited in. It took me a little bit, but it's just that they're so crisp and clear and they pop out so much, and the rest of the picture's not as crisp and clear as the pictures, but this is adorable. You did such a great job. Next is 80 Sisters. I can immediately tell what yours was. It gives me vintage, dark academia retro vibes, which is good. It's also aesthetically pleasing in general. It's so different from your other photo, but to be honest, this is more of the aesthetic that I would pick for you. I love her sweater and the filter. Even though you can't see her eyes that well, you know they're still bright. I think the wood works with the photo well. Maybe she could be looking a tiny bit more toward the camera. And I feel like there is just one more thing that you could maybe have added to it. I don't know what that is, though. Like, I can't put my finger on it. But other than that, I think this is absolutely adorable. Great job. Next is Sunset AG. This is so cute. You said this was your favorite week. This was my favorite week too. I definitely think this is an aesthetic, but the only things I would say are maybe if you could put it in like a little bit of a different background. Like I do like the background and I think it kind of gives 70s vibes, which I think is what you were going for. But maybe something that's just a little bit more iconic to the 70s. And also maybe if her outfit, like you could use color harmonization in that and maybe make her pose a little bit more interesting, which is also something I'm going to talk about later in the rankings. So please, please, please watch to the end. But other than that, I think this is really adorable. This is so cute. Great job. I think her hair and jewelry work really well with the photo as well. Okay, next is Blooming AG. She's the last entry I have. This is very, very cute. I love her outfit and how bright her eyes are and the background and the color harmonization. All I would say is this gives me more country vibes than so much boho and country, which is what you said it should be. So maybe if you could just like make it like more boho or less country. I don't know how to explain it, but I think I didn't think this was the kind of photo you would pick, but I really like it. Great job. Okay, it's time for ranking. I'm sure all of you know how great you did and that no one really came in last because these rankings are super interchangeable. By the way, AG Streaks you surpassed this week. So this week was so hard to judge that well I don't really I know people like to keep things going, but they will still be going. There was not an elimination this week. Next week there will be 2 eliminations though, a double elimination. So yeah, that also, it kind of has something to do with my theme for next week. So yeah, so let's just get into the rankings, and I'll have to make a separate video, like recording for the theme because it is super kind of complicated. But I figured because it is such a complicated theme, the further we get into the year, the more difficult it's going to be. So yeah. The rankings are Cheese AG Studios in first, Blooming AG in second, AG Mint Blossoms in third, Dolly Days in fourth, AG Sisters in fifth, Blue Skies AG in sixth, The Doll Fam in seventh, sorry, and Sunset AG in eighth. I think I got the numbers right. I don't really know. Let me see. Yeah, okay. We're good. So, Sunset AG, you did not do badly. There was no one who was clearly worse than the others. I feel like everyone did such a great job. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that because I loved your photo. I just hope you know that. Basically, I'm just gonna come in with next week's clip right here. Hey guys, false alarm. So basically I'm here with the theme for this week, but I changed the theme again because I didn't want it to be too complicated and I wanted it to be fair still. So yeah, here I am with the next theme, and it is relaxation week. I want you to think of how you relax. You need to tell me that like in the description of your channel or in your email. And put that into a photo so I can judge your photo a little bit better. And I want your doll to have a creative position. I want it to be as lifelike as possible. I don't want to see your doll standing there, and I'm not saying people have done this yet, but I just don't want to see it next week. I don't want to see your doll standing there. I don't want to see your doll just sitting down. I want to see a creative, lifelike position. If they're like, and I want you guys to get really creative with it. I don't want to see every photo be your doll sitting on the sofa with a bowl of popcorn or something. Like if you want to go for a walk and that's how you relax, just to walk your dog or something, I want to see it be really creative and detailed. And I don't want to see your doll just with a leash and a dog. I want to see it be really, really creative. And I want you guys to stay in the competition. And I didn't want to make it too complicated, but I did. It's still a challenge, and I kind of just wanted you guys to like really put almost like there's 2 sides of a photograph that are really important, technical and creative, and I want to see both of them come out. So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and can't wait to see your photos for next week. So yeah, bye.